Hey Libra, how are you doing? This reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most beautiful balanced babes? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Seven of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming towards you, the Eight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What you are focused on is the Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Six of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana for the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy. Okay, Libra, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is about standing your ground. This is also no roadblock, no speed bump, no hiccup, no hurdle. It's going to get in the way of a goal I want to achieve. This is also about boundaries. It means one or two things in your life is top priority. The rest is just noise and obligations. So what's coming towards you is this Eight of Cups, is emotionally detaching from a person, a situation that no longer serves your highest good. But in your blocked and challenged position, you have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is fond memories, walking down memory lane, reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun, when times were easy. This is also about inner child. So this could be also inner child stuff that you still need to dump here or resolve, because there is an energy of being reactive versus proactive. Some things, some old wounds, we can become very reactive very quickly. But with that Seven of Wands, you could also be proactive and be like, is this working for me? Is this for my highest good? I want something that makes me feel happy. So there's something about like your happiness and something about creation with foundation. Something about home and family and what makes you feel alive. See how on this card, they're dancing, having fun, letting loose. Feels kind of more free-flowing. So walking towards possibly a relocation and move. I'm also getting something about a situation where that Seven of Wands, you could be dealing with somebody who keeps deflecting things, pushing things off. This could also be you. You keep deflecting things, pushing things off, pushing back. But there's an energy of like, instead of me resisting this, why don't I go towards it? What you resist persists. I'm also getting something about like an unexpected conversation, being caught off guard or by surprise. And your outcome, because your outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. What goes around comes back around to you, but it is also when fate meets destiny. So there's some kind of like fated and destined moment in time here. We are in a Mercury retrograde that something might feel familiar, but you don't know everything about it. So if you have your dukes up here thinking, oh, I know everything about this person, you know, what if you don't? So there's something about watch and wait. Okay, being caught off guard or by surprise. Okay, being caught off guard or by surprise. Same thing with the Wheel of Fortune. What is the Seven of Wands? And the Nine of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands is resistant. So this could be you dealing with somebody who is not taking accountability or responsibility for their own actions. Actions always have consequences. This could also be a situation where maybe you stay in a relationship because there is fond memories, but looking back at all those memories, were all them actually that great? So there's something about placing healthy boundaries And this could be with somebody from your past. But then I'm also getting the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands is, yeah, a very resistant energy. And then what's coming towards you is the 8 of Cups. So are you refusing to walk away? Are you refusing to release and let go of old patterns, old habits, outdated thinking? I'm also getting a situation where that 9 of Wands is like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of where I live. I can't stand it. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of going to this job. Well, you've been there for so long that it's an ingrained pattern, even though you don't like it. Or I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of feeling controlled in this relationship. Well, hello, Wheel of Fortune's coming in. Something can spring you forward, but I'm also getting something in the spring. So 4 of Wands is Aries energy. Like spring, it will sprung. 9 of Wands is also resilience. It means perseverance. You have a lot of battle scars. You have a lot of wounds. But then again, you're like, no roadblock, no speed bump, no hiccups going to get in the way of a goal I want to achieve. This is my goal. This is where I'm going. So there could be somewhere where it's like, I'm going or not. I'm going to have fun. So this could be like some kind of celebration, reunion, or reuniting with friends, family, loved ones that are supportive. And what clarifies the 8 of Cups of what's coming towards you is the Page of Swords. Now, you know what my Page of Swords is. This is my obnoxious brat in the tarot. It is somebody who might be watching, looking. Possibly you walked away from a person and this person's looking for you, but Page of Swords is always a talker. It's somebody who talks a big story, like talks, you know, just keeps talking, and then their words and actions don't reflect on what they're doing. So maybe that this is something where you need to place a boundary with this person, or maybe you need to place a boundary with yourself and say, you know what? I keep talking about that I'm going to walk away from this job. I keep saying, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired at this job. I know. But just talking about it does nothing. But then when it becomes uncomfortable, you run back to the comfort zone, but the comfort zone is false sense of stability or comfort. So Page of Swords is inquiring, being inquisitive, asking a lot of questions, digging up the dirt. I'm also getting something about you inquiring of where you want to go, spring yourself forward in the future. So this could be looking into, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of commuting. Okay, well, look for something closer to what? Work. So you'd like to live into a new relocation and move. So the answers to your questions, you have them inside of you. So stop talking and start doing more walking. So the solution and conclusion to your problem is action. Proactive versus reactive. So Page of Swords can also be jealousy and envy, or somebody here is triggered and pissed off. Well, if somebody walks away from you and you get triggered and pissed off, it means you're trying to control and own that person. They have free will and choice. But I'm also getting somebody here is a little bit triggered, or this person could be a little bit blunt in communication. So emotional baggage. So they have old emotional wounds and baggage. And what they do is they feel triggered, an old wound inside of them, and then they project it onto people. It's like vomit, bleh, right? This, I feel hurt, so I need to attack. So the Page of Swords, like I said, yeah, it could be detaching, but there is something about children, right? Or maybe that you want children, you're ready to grow a family, and you're like, I need a bigger home. I need a 2-bedroom home. I can't have a 1-bedroom apartment. So what is this 4 of Wands? And the 5 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, possibly you don't want to get together with somebody younger than you. Could be a brother or sister. Maybe you're going to a wedding. Maybe you're going to you know, a birthday party, whatever this 4 of Wands and the 5 of Wands is in your focus. So the 4 of Wands and 5 of Wands here and your focus, this is drama, conflict, heated arguments, debates. This could also be fighting over a home, fighting in a home. But is that actually healthy? Or is it just an old pattern that you learned from childhood? So this Four of Wands is foundation and stability, but it is also wanting freedom from conflict, drama. I'm also getting something about people are talking, gossiping. Gossip is low vibrational energy. But with that Five of Wands, you know, this could be like an internal insecurity, deep-rooted insecurity. You might be dealing with a person who has really bad insecurities. And so what happens is that they have these control issues or jealousy issues, but it stems from their childhood. And if this is you, you're like, oh my gosh, this is me. I constantly feel jealous of other people. I constantly feel like I'm behind. You're not. You're right where you need to be. So what is this Six of Cups in the blocked and challenged position? And the Eight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Eight of Wands is about velocity, vitality, the arrows of love, something light, something fun. And this is also about travel, like incoming, outgoing news. But this is also a very light energy. It's lighthearted banter. So remember back in the day when you used to banter with somebody and it was light. You kept things light, you kept things fun. But in the blocked and challenged position, what you're saying is that this is the exact opposite. Something here has become stagnant. Because the Eight of Wands is usually like, you know, high vibrancy or high vitality, like on a high. It's almost being like high off life, like skipping down the road and not caring. Got a care in the world, not a care in the world. But there's something here of like a loss of passion, a loss of desire. Maybe this could be like, yes, a soulmate, but this can also be like a friend, a family member, like a loss of connection. Something here went backwards. So with this Wheel of Fortune here, this is about a karmic cycle. It means this is not a first-time thing for you. This is a karmic pattern that can either go around in another circle or you can pull yourself in the future, okay? So am I going to go in this cycle again with this person? How you react is everything. So you're not saying you're childish, but if you see a person, so say you see me in public, how would you react? Well, it would be a light, easy conversation. But what if you seen that person that you know that can trigger you? That means you still hold on to that energy. That's why I keep saying of like detach. You have to detach an old pattern, let it go so that it doesn't bother you anymore. Also, if I can trigger you, I own you. You give me energy, whether you like it or not. So you have to stop focusing on that crappy person, that crappy boss, that crappy old situation that you're hung up on or somebody's hung up on you energetically. And you're like, this person's not even in my life. Energetically, it's still there. So what is this Wheel of Fortune? Can we get out of this cycle? Can we get past this? What is this Wheel of Fortune? Something fated and destined for you on your path. It's almost like a test. Okay, so Libra, on all these cards, The only cups in the upright is the outcome. At the end of the day, love only wins. Unconditional love. Not based on transaction, not based on conditioning, and not based on what can I get from this person or what can they give to me. Everything you want is giving yourself that self-love, acceptance, coming to a place of acceptance. This can also be somebody coming back around, wanting to reconcile feelings with you with unconditional love. Can we keep the peace? Well, that would mean that not only you, but this other person had to go away from each other to come back to gain a new perspective. That's why the hangman's there. Of have we changed? Did you grow and develop somewhere? And did they grow and develop somewhere else? Because if not, you're going to come back and you're going to butt heads and it's going to be the same old fight, the same old crap that you bring up from the past. Or you're going to react in a certain way that triggers you, and then you're going to vomit verbal diarrhea on someone, or someone's going to do it to you. But you don't have to react. That's the boundary. One or two things: priority, rest is noise, obligations. So spring has sprung. Yeah, there might be some kind of person around you. I don't know if this is a family member. I don't know if this is a relationship. Runner chaser kind of dynamic, but your outcome, luck goes in your favor. Luck goes in your favor of when you choose peace, of when you choose unconditional love. This is for self. You don't have to engage with this person. You don't have to lower your standard to meet this person, but you can raise your vibration. And then what happens is that you're like, no, this isn't good enough for me. I'm walking away from this. You raise your vibration and allow the universe to bring you in something better. And how you get that energetically, because you're okay with being at peace in your body and feeling good, and this feels happy, and finally like a sigh of relief, then all of a sudden something will come into your life. Whether you're birthing something new, or like an unexpected offering is coming in. This can be an apology. Maybe you need to apologize to yourself. I'm sorry. What is this? 8 of Cups and, okay, so 8 of Cups and the Page of Swords. Something new. Because Page of Swords is new blood, right? Page of Swords also is something about, you might have been dealing with somebody who was cunning and sly, very slippery, right? And the Hangman. So you have the 8 of Cups, which is emotionally detaching from a person, place, or a situation. At least you're saying this. So maybe you talk about it a lot. You're like, I need to walk away from this person. This person is so annoying. They trigger me. They're whatever. Doesn't matter. Then the Hangman is like a pause, a sacrifice, a new way of thinking, a new way of understanding, a new way of thinking, a new thought pattern that you're building in your brain, and letting go of some kind of old thought pattern. So once you do that, you develop something new. So this is like, you know what I need to do? I need to do the thing that I have been procrastinating and deflecting and pushing off, which is putting on my resume and feelers to go find a new job, because I keep complaining how I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of this job. Yet I do nothing about it. That's about the reaction versus proactive, right? So there is something about a new way of thinking and understanding of what love is, or what relationships are about. But forming a better relationship with you and yourself, and feeling in your body. The feelings. So what is this Wheel of Fortune? Your outcome is looking for something new, or unexpectedly, the tables will turn of when you accept it is what it is. This person is who they are, and you are who you are, at the same time, there's a developing opening. There's an open invitation, or luck goes in your favor when you choose something new. And what is it? The Page of Wands, new blood. It means new person. But this can also be going with this Page of Wands. This Page of Wands is my frisky kitty. It means you're limitless with 8 billion people on the planet to date, limitless with adjacent doors available for work and career, and limitless with relocation and or move. The only thing with this Page of Wands is it's very passionate, excited, chemistry, flirtation, and creativity. It's all excited, but it isn't going to be effortless. So Page of Wands is somebody who says, yeah, I'm going to paint my nails pink. I'm going to paint my nails pink. I'm going to paint my nails pink. You still have to follow through with that task, because Page of Wands has really great ideas. Feel really creative, really like, I've got all these creative visions. I'm going to paint my wall pink. And when? So just going back to the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands, again, those are very resistant energies. And then there's somebody here who is stagnant and stuck on purging old baggage, whether this is you or another person. But you have free will and choice here. Page of Wands is also going back to that Aries energy. It's what is me, myself, and I going to do about this situation if I don't like it? Because we can't change other people, but we can change our direction and focus. Focusing on something that makes you feel yummy. That Ace of Cups is new brew. It means you're brewing something totally different, and it will be expansive in the future. Or you can go, again, another karmic cycle with this person, with this job, with this living location, whatever it is, it's going to come back around again. So with doing drugs, I'm also getting something about like, maybe there is involvement with drinking, or doesn't have to be initial drugs. But if so, maybe you've gone around in a pattern, and it's like you can't go out and hang out with certain people because these people can easily influence you to do this, whatever, right? But maybe you're caught off guard or by surprise on thinking that somebody is clean, and it's triggering you to see them possibly smoking pot or whatever. Expecting new beginnings. So right here, you're also hearing through the grapevine, or there is something about this 5 of Wands. You're either going to see like a text message, you're either going to see this on social media of somebody possibly birthing a new project. This can also be you. It's catalytic. Somebody here is being catalytic for you. So let's just say this person's having a baby and you're comparing your life or jealous about this person, expecting new beginnings. So here, the Wheel of Fortune is about birthing something new. And you get that choice. You get that choice. Private relationship. Are you keeping something quiet? Or is somebody keeping something quiet from you? Let's just say that you are having some kind of party, and this could be like a birth announcement, but there's a person that you can't invite from your past because this person is either, I don't know, maybe even a sibling, that this person picks fights with you on purpose. Betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitors, and unworthy of trust. So if somebody has shown you their true colors the first time around, and you're going to give this person the benefit of the doubt to come back to show you again, right? You will go around in another karmic cycle. Or you can be like, you know what? This person has betrayed my trust. I don't trust this person. And I don't want somebody around me smoking pot. Okay. Well, you don't have to have that person around you, right? Fire sign, Aries, Leo, or a Sag. So you could definitely be dealing with a fire sign, or this is about your burning fire, something you desire. But you do also have a lot of Leo and Sagittarius on this board. Vacation. You will be traveling soon. You will be traveling soon. And no, it's not the right time. So it might not be the right time to expose this new new beginning that you're having. It might also be not the best time to what? You'll know. The officer, policeman, woman, security work, keen eye for trouble, may abuse their power, brave and willing, makes others feel safe. Makes others feel safe. The mean girl, gossips about others, may be an ex or the other woman. Cold-hearted, projects perfect persona, silent backstabber, and may be popular. So who is this ex? Because in the blocked and challenged position, you have somebody, again, remember I was saying about somebody's gossiping? They don't like that you're advancing. They don't like that. The obnoxious one. The obnoxious one, loud, boisterous, can be a lot to handle, speaks with no filter, can trigger and annoy others, may dress loudly or vividly, may be inconsistent or inconsiderate or rude. So maybe that this person is not invited to your party, right? Maybe this person's a party pooper. Maybe you are marrying an officer and you know this person does drugs or something. Like, well, that wouldn't be much of a party, right? You don't want that person around. The boring one, bland conversationalist, uninterested in new things, monotone speech, lacks social skills, and a party pooper. I'm going to take all these ones that fell. Bird flying. News, it's on its way. So you have news on its way here, Libra. I don't know what kind of news this is. You have bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Rainbow, the most difficult part of the situation is over. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. And if you're like, oh, you know, sometimes I need to put my foot in my mouth. Sometimes you don't need to say anything. Saying nothing is also a choice. Box, you will receive a gift. You have wishbone, a wish is granted, and star, guaranteed success. So coming out on top, but I'm also getting something about like this private new beginning, and somebody feels very betrayed by it, but you're not betraying them. You're just leaving this person behind. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you, Libra. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.